Howdy. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up. Yeah, really appreciate it. Helps. This is just before Typhoon Wipah makes land. Well, it's here already, like the edges of it, you know. But let's see if I can get my walk done before it starts pouring in. I'm pretty far from home, so I could get caught out here. We're gonna pick up some sausage at the market here. ฮัลโหลสวัสดีครับลุงสบายดีหรือเปล่าดีมากดีมากโอเค
อะไรดีครับ
เอาสามสี่ไส้กรอกนี่ครับแล้วก็หมูย่าง
หมูย่างมีอันนี้
ผมจะไปธนาคารก่อน
อ๋อ
ครับ
ครับ
เดี๋ยว
เอาเนาะ
ครับผมจะเอาห้าใหม่ครับ
ครับได้เดี๋ยวเก็บไว้ให้เลย
ครับผมขอบคุณมาก
ครับผม
ช่วงเดียวพอดีครับโอเคขอบคุณอะไร
ครับผม
ยังไม่ได้มีมือเดียว
โอ้เกินไม้นี่40เกิน
โอเคขอบคุณมากครับ
ครับผม
I'm gonna eat one of these things. Delicious. I told him one bag was good enough, but he gave me a second bag, and now I know what I'm going to do with this bag here. Thank goodness it's nice and clean. If it starts to rain really hard, I'm going to put the phone inside there and my cards. I mean, it's raining already right now, but it might start to really come down because Typhoon Wipah is headed this way. I mean, it's here already, like I said. You can see in the sky. I'm just hoping we have enough time to finish the morning walk because exercise is key. You know? Look at this. So I got this 4 sticks of sausage, and that cost 40 baht for 4 sticks. 4 sticks. Remember, an animal had to die for this, right? 4 sticks. It cost $1.25, $1.10. See? And filled with meat and rice. I think we're gonna make it. That's right. I'm stoked. I got that bag from him. I told him not to give it to me, but he gave it to me anyway. So, fortunately, I didn't listen to myself. You know? What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take my cards, put them all in the bag. That's half the battle. Oh, man. That's half the battle. I've done that. Now, we gotta get over to the ATM. I gotta take out money for 2 people. My wife and my stepfather. American. He's American. He's a little bit old now. He's 77 years old and he's senile. But he's all right. He's a good man. You know. See the birds heading for. Oh my God. Birds heading for shelter or what? Let the animals talk to you, right? So far, so smooth. See the water falling in the canal there? That's likely overflow. It's been threatening to overflow for the last 3 days. I mean, we've had like pretty heavy, intensive rain for the last 3 days, but now it's supposed to be the real one. We all get like everybody who has a phone gets that, much like in the United States or Europe or Asia, any place basically that has technology. You get a warning from the Meteorological Society. Dangerous flooding, 119-kilometer-an-hour winds. I guess that's about 90 miles an hour is my guess. If you convert. Got it, come over right now. Check this out. Holy shit. Let me see if I can, how do I put that in here? How do I put that in here? Let's see. Bearing. This thing? No. All right, anyway. I'm not going to mess around with it too much. But it was just a warning from the Meteorological Society saying, not society, meteorological organization, whatever it's called, saying intensive rains are coming. Be careful. The funny thing is that a lot of people don't know. One of the major cause of fatalities during storms is actually electrocution. Because when the storm hits, power lines drop, and it's an invisible threat. When it gets into the water, people get shocked. That's like a major cause of death. I don't know if that's the leading cause of fatalities for storms, but it's got to be up there. All right, yeah. We're just nearly at the halfway mark. If we can get to the halfway mark, we're home. Easy peasy. Right up there. I don't know if you can see that blue thing. That's the halfway mark. I mean, personally, I love storms. I love rain. When it comes down and everything like that. I've never had to experience like loss of personal items or life or anything like that. So I'm sure those people who have a different opinion about storms. Personally, I love storms. It's like a sense of adventure, I used to work on a fishing ship, on a fishing vessel, out of the Puget Sound and the shores of the Pacific Ocean, on the shores of Washington and Alaska. And man, you get some real storms there. I love them, but I don't know. This seemed just fine to me. Now it started to rain just a little bit heavier. It's getting a little bit heavier. It's going to be interesting if we can make it back in time. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, we're at the halfway mark. Look, you can see the water will come up over this, up the steps and over when it really rains, you know? You know? Sawasdee Cup. All right, well, we made it fairly uneventfully. Hold on a second. I'm gonna have to position this. When I get there, I'm gonna have to push this phone in a safe place and keep recording. Keep going, recording, streaming, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I do enjoy it, man. I appreciate everybody watching. Super duper. So a D cup. Oh, couple. All right, so we're gonna make it. All right. My car's back. No disorganization, organization, or disorganization, I don't know. All right, let's go. We got it. All right, we got to go pick up those pork sticks. Okay. So in Thailand, people drive on the left-hand side of the road. Yeah, oh baby, feeling it a little bit more, but the sky looks just fine. The sky looks just fine. I don't know, man. You know. See, straight ahead of us is the mountains. And when the rains, the mountains, it comes off the mountains and down into the fields and stuff, and drains out into this canal right here. So like at any minute, if they're really hit, that canal, that pressure from the water will come down the canal before the rain hits sometimes, and you'll see like debris, a lot of debris. Like one year, about 15 years ago, we had one so big. Maybe it was like 15 years ago. We had a flood so big, like bits of people's houses were coming down, and like in our yard we had like people's shoes and stuff like that, toys, It's starting to come down now. Look at the baby monks. They're called nen in Thai. Or nen or nin. All right. This is really beautiful part of Thailand. I'm telling you guys, you got to come out and visit. Take a vacation out here. The people are super nice, and the prices are absolutely cheap compared to like Abu Dhabi and New York City and Paris and London and stuff like that. Relatively speaking. All right. Hey, what's going on, AMFR? What's up, fam? Good to see you back. Did you get hit with the Wipah yet? The Typhoon Wipah hit you guys? Hey, AMFR, did you get hit by Wipah? She has a channel. She's from the Philippines. Has a channel on crocheting and stuff like that. So definitely suggest checking that out if you're kind of interested to see what people are doing with different DIY type of situations. It's very interesting, and her videos are very good. So if you get a chance, you can head on over to check her out at One Moment with AMFR. Just met her through the channel, so that's pretty cool. So one of the things people do here, you're safe here. All right, fam. Much appreciated, fam. AMFR. So we're just about to getting hit with the beginning of Wipah today. And it's just coming down now. A little bit heavier right now. I know when it does finally hit it, it's gonna be I hope it is massive, but maybe it won't be. Maybe it'll just be like this. I know Vietnam is getting hit very hard. Thank you, fam. Appreciate you. This exercise, I got to take off about 40 pounds, 20 kilo. So, hopefully, make it back. I got to pick up those pork sticks. And then somebody asked me for soda waters and M150s. M150s are this power drink. They call them power drinks, right? So they're just basically shots of sugar and caffeine with some other kind of undisclosed chemicals inside. And you drink that and you get a rush of energy. I don't drink them because they're very unhealthy for you. But older people sometimes swear by them and say without that they wouldn't have enough energy to get out of bed. I don't know. I don't know if they sell the M150s over there anywhere else. I'm sure they do though. But I don't drink that. That's I mean, it's not like an illegal substance or anything like that. It's just something that, contains high levels of caffeine and sugar and whatever else they put in it. Anyway, I was talking about Vietnam. Vietnam is supposed to get hit the hardest, right? Because they're on the eastern coast of this peninsula, right? And then comes Cambodia and Laos and Thailand, right? I don't know how many miles or kilometers it is from here to the like Hanoi, but on the map it doesn't look too far. Like you could drive it probably in 2 days. I know driving from here to Bangkok is an overnight trip, right? But I know that's 900 kilometers because I've done it a couple times. So from here to Bangkok is about 900 kilometers. And I try to like picture in my mind what the distance is and look, go east. I would say it's got to be about 1,800 kilometers. That seems about right. Twice the distance from Chiang Mai to Bangkok, I would say. All right. Anyway, I have a question for you, AMFR. Does the Philippines have a high Buddhist population? Here, that's the main religion. Next, I think, is Islam. After that, I mean, it's pretty relaxed for for religions here. Religious tolerance is very big here. But I don't know about the Philippines. I wonder because I think the Philippines are more predominantly Muslim than Buddhist. I don't know. Kind of interesting. I'm sure they have some Buddhists in the Philippines. Maybe not too many. Here they have not too many Christians, so just a few. I mean, when I say a few, I mean it's like the percentage of population. So probably like 2 or 3% or something like that. But I'm doing a video right now on the Portuguese history in Southeast Asia, right? Because it's very interesting, obviously, and a contentious topic. But I'm doing a history of that. That's coming out. It's going to be the best documentary I ever made. That's going to be out in about a week or two. I've got to go to some locations, though, and film on site. I've got to go to Ayutthaya. I got to go to this town called Bantam. I've got to go to quite a few places, There's this Indian guy, I forget his name. I don't forget his name. I never really digested his name, but it's like Manvur or something like that. Anyway, he's an Indian historian, and he's super good. I watch him. I learn a lot about Southeast Asia. It's like, I don't know what his name is, but he's super, man. And he just did a video on, actually, I think he might be in Thailand right now, because he did a video last week on Sitep and on another place, undisclosed place that I don't know. But he did that too. So anyway, that's good. I wish I could point you guys in his direction if you're interested in history, because that is quite, as a matter of fact, quite interesting. And if you think about like ancient civilizations, like before written history and stuff like that in the West, India has been around there for like forever. Like, all right. สวัสดีครับครับผมใช้ตังค์หรือยัง
จ่ายเรียบร้อยครับ
อ๋อโอเคขอแยกซื้อเอกได้ไหมครับ
ได้ครับ
อีก5 ไม้ครับ
5 ไม้
ครับผมใช่
ไม่ใส่หมวก
เนี่ยฝนตกนิดหน่อย
ตรงนี้ไหม
บ่เนาะไม่เอาครับ
ไม่เอา
เออ Uh-oh. What happened here?
ขอบคุณครับ
Oh, ขอบคุณอะไรอ่ะ
ครับผม
What happened here? What the hell happened? Oh, there we go. บี้บอกไม่เอาแล้ว ขอโทษ Okay, so you said I had to fix the camera. That we had a little technical problem. So you said mostly there's a Roman Catholic Iglesia in Cristo and Islam host. Yeah, got you. Yeah. You know that's what the cup. That's just actually. I get it for the guy who lives underneath in the apartment underneath us, and he uses those to feed his dog. No, 1 second, guys. 1 second, family. I gotta put this in the things in the right place. Put that down there. All right, now, bam, like that. And now, with this goes into the pocketbook to my, actually not the pocketbook, into my pocket. All right, I got this, got the goods. All right, now, back to where we gotta go. Going back home. All right. Yeah, they asked me if I wanted to buy an umbrella and then if I wanted to buy some fish and stuff like that. But, you know, I mean, like, you know, you can't just go to just shop, you know. I mean, I don't need an umbrella and I definitely don't want any fish. Maybe I should have gotten the umbrella. That was actually a pretty good looking umbrella, too. There's just like a abandoned, it's not abandoned, but I don't know what they use for this. I think they pick people up in buses here sometimes, maybe. Oh no, it's a power station. No, they got water, gasoline. Yeah, that's gasoline. Yeah, there she goes. Remember, I don't know if you saw her coming. Now she's going in her little cart. Like a little mini golf cart. All right. Yeah, man, my mother was born in the Philippines. I think I told you that yesterday. A lot of strong chess players. I used to play chess, tournament chess, and Filipinos always had strong chess players. Thailand, not so much. I mean, they have a few. I think more now than they used to. When I first got over here around 25 years ago, I think there were like 2 international masters. So they probably have a lot more now. I don't know. I haven't been that interested and I haven't looked. But I could check it out. Actually, that's something I'm going to check out when I get back to the crib. I'm going to check it out, see how many grandmasters Thailand has now. You know a country you never hear about chess players? I mean, very few. You ever hear of chess players coming out of Japan? Never. I know there's one guy, his name is Hikaru, right? He's like number 2 in the world or number 1 in the world in speed. And it sounds like he has a Japanese name. I know his father. His father's Indian. His father's name is Sunil Weeramantry. Oh, where in the Philippines? Yeah, my mother was born in Corregidor, actually. Is there still Corregidor, or is it probably not even called Corregidor anymore? Or, I don't know. I have no idea. She was born there in 1940. In 1940, so that was the beginning of the World War II, and her father, my grandfather, was an army officer, and when MacArthur left, he left 22,000 troops there, who were summarily executed by the Japanese invasion, along with him. But my mother made it out. She made it back to California. And she's passed on. 12 years now. May she rest in peace. All right, I think we're going to be able to get everything that this guy ordered, actually. It's not raining too hard. It's nice and, it's like raining just enough to make it feel good. Like a spritzer. You know? Oh, okay. I don't know where that is, but I don't know. That's in the south, right? That's in. Sorry, Kaplum. That's in the south, right? I think it's in the south, if I remember. I looked at the map once or twice. Speaking of the Japanese, there's a large Japanese population here in the north, which is very cool. In fact, we're on this road. He's passed on, though. Wow. There's one Japanese man. I met him quite a few times. We talk a little bit, but he died of diabetes. He had very bad diabetes, and he didn't want to go to the hospital. He had the money, and he also had like a pension, for his wife supposedly didn't get the pension. I mean, that's terrible. The guy spent more than 20 years with his wife, and he's like the provider, and he passes on, and his wife all of a sudden, after being there 20 years with him, isn't getting the pension anymore. There's something wrong with that. All right, man, this was actually a quick walk today. You guys gave me the energy to actually just get there and back. I mean, in good time. Appreciate you, family. You too, fam. Oh, AMFR. I have a question for you. Have you seen Sunshine Shoulders? Have you seen Sunshine Shoulders channel? I've seen his videos a few times, and kind of like him. I don't, From my understanding, he's kind of blowing up into a big deal. He's got a lot of subscribers and followers and stuff like that now. So I remember when he just, he was just starting out. Sunshine Shoulders. Yeah, check him out. He lives in, I don't know what part of the Philippines he lives in, but he lives in the Philippines. He's about 65 years old or something like that, maybe a little younger. I don't know. He looks great for his age. I just happen to know he's retired. And I don't know if he retired early. So it's kind of hard for me to judge how old he is. Okay, MFR. Good to see you. Peace out for you. We're almost at the end of the journey anyway. We got to come up this road. I don't even know if I'm on the right road, actually. I think I am. I think I'm on the right road. Oh yeah, I'm on the right road. There it is. I'm gonna pick up 10 sodas here and 10 power drinks, those M150s I was talking about. I'll show you them in a second. But I love soda water. And we get like I get a bottle of soda water. It costs 10 baht, right? So that's about 20, it's about 30, maybe 30, 33 cents. You know, I drink those as my main source of water. But I'm amazed. I got everything taken care of this early in the morning. Soดีครับไปนอนล่ามาได้เห็นลุงว่าสบายดีไหม
Right here.
Oh yeah, all right. And Typhoon Wipah. Typhoon Chin. No, you can't have one. Dog wants some of the sausages. All right, hold on a second. All right. สวัสดีพายุปากิหน่วยแล้ว ยายนี่โซดา10 ขวด
โซดายังไม่มาเลย
ยัง
ค่ะ
ไม่มาแล้วM150
150
10 ขวดได้ไหม
เย็นสบายไหม
เย็นสบายใช่ไหมอาบน้ำ get ฝนตก
100 ค่ะป้ายังไม่ตื่นเหรอ
กินแล้ว
อ๋อ
แต่ว่าป้า
มาไม่ได้
มาไม่ได้
รถเสียเหรอ
ไม่เสียไม่สบายเพราะว่า77 ปีนะเป็นเบาหวาน
เป็นเบาหวาน
77 ปีแล้ว
อายุมากแล้ว
อายุมากไม่นุ่นอายุปาร์ตี้45
เอ้ยป้าคิด63แล้ว
ใช่ไหม ไม่สวย
63
สวยแล้วสวยมาก
แฟนบีบี
ๆสวัสดีครับ
แฟนบีบี
มันก็ยกมือไหว้กินได้เลยเดี๋ยวมันอ้วน
อ้วนตัวใหญ่ มากินข้าวเหนียวใช่ไหมเลยอ้วน
ครั้งนี้เหรอ All right. Okay, we made it to. Oh, yeah. I wanted to show you this thing here. Right, I gotta show it to you. Break it out. That's these things here. M150. I bet they sell that in the Philippines. They sell those in the Philippines, right? I bet they do, because they have kickboxing, and they're always in the like advertising in kickboxing stadiums. Wow, I think we just made it perfect timing. You know? Wow, that's amazing. Super appreciate walking with me today. God bless everybody. May whatever the dog wasn't too happy. Whatever higher power you have, God bless everybody. Yeah. Wow, it is coming down now. Holy cow. Isn't that amazing? We just made it. Oh my God, look at this. You see it? Thank you, fam. Look, it's coming down now. It's going to come down really, really hard in a minute. All right. Anyway, this is my house over here on the right. So I'm just going to say thank you very much, and I hope that you all have a wonderful day or night or wherever you are. And I really appreciate you guys coming along with me. So we'll see each other later today, because I'm going to probably live stream the storm, you know, as it comes up and filling up the water into a flood. But all right, I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.